welcome back to an episode of Vass. Yes, we got a video from Degenerosity. Degenerosity. I hope I said it right. I cannot get a lot of these YouTube names right. Y'all niggas be making some crazy ass names. But have you over here looking dumb trying to pronounce this shit. Anyway, it's called My Job Experience. And why the fuck he got job censored like it's a bad word? We gonna check this video out. Damn, it's sitting at 2.1 million views. So this is he must have had a crazy experience because now you can't find a job for shit. The job market is trash and you cannot find nothing. Literally, I applied to like 129 jobs on Indeed, and I can show you the number as well. Nothing out of nothing, and it's so shit that you can't find nothing. But anyway, we're going to dive into this video. We almost to 2K subscribers, man. Bigger and better things are coming to this channel. Say it all the time in every video. I want y'all to know I'm true to my word. Just wait on it. Anyway, let's dive on it, man. Yo must have had a terrible job experience. Shit.
Today, I'll be talking about one of humanity's...
Wait, hold on. I'm going to run that back.
Today, I'll be talking about one of humanity's biggest fears. A job! This is a horrifying...
Why he said like that? Like, you know how when you telling campfire stories and it's like, wait. you know how when you telling campfire stories and it be like this. Hold on. I'm gonna turn this light off. Today, I'm talking about one of humanity's biggest fears. Like, that's what it seems like. I don't think it's like bright enough. Wait, no, it reminds me of a campfire. Okay, today I'm talking about one of humanity's biggest fears. Like, that's what it sounded like, bro. That's fucking hilarious, bro. The delivery on that makes me fucking want to shit my pants. Hold on, I gotta turn this light back on. Shit, if I can fucking find it. Alright, cool. That was fucking hilarious.
Path that almost everybody will have to eventually face in their life, whether we like it or not. And most of the time, we don't. But everyone has to get their bread somehow. So we just gotta suck it up and pray that we win the lottery or our parlay hits one day. Because let's be for real, nobody want a job. Like, unless you got real aspirations for a certain type of work, I think most of us, if given a magical opportunity to get paid however much you get paid now and not work that job again, we would take it. Because most of us see jobs as a way to get by in life and try to make ends meet. There's no room for you to pursue passions in this economy. You better second guess that art degree and major in business so you can be an executive marketing promoter for $1 billion company. But I digress. I'm just saying, I doubt that is most people's passions.
And it's like some people got degrees and they never use them. Like, I got a degree in business and motherfucker, I can't find a job nowhere. Which was a terrible mistake, because I'm kind of pissed off about that. But, yeah, like he said, you can be an executive marketing promoter while you outside in the chicken costume working in front of Royal Farms.
To work at a 9-to-5 at a warehouse lifting boxes. I don't mean any disrespect, but am I wrong? Plus, it's fun being unemployed. As long as you got a roof over your head and don't need to worry about bills, most likely because you still live with your parents, then why would you want a job? That sounds like it's taking away your time from being grandmaster on Rivals and watching reels. Nah, that's too much. But eventually, you want to get your own stuff. You know, young boy tickets ain't free. Or life really hits you in the face and now you actually have bills. So eventually, we all have to get a job. However, you know what's harder than actually deciding to get a job? Finding one that hires you. I swear, you could send 100 applications to 100 different places and all of them would still go.
None of them.
You think with
none
how
of them
many
hire
job
you.
openings you see, the businesses are desperate to find people. But nah, it feels like they're posting it as bait. Just to mess with people or steal your info. Not only that, if this is your first job, you're gonna have a harder time because even the quote-unquote...
And it'd be a lot of ghost jobs out there too. Like, bro, it sounds so entry level, good pay, the days you want off. Nope, it's a ghost job. Next thing you know, some person over there in another country got your fucking information using it to buy fucking Ariana Grande tickets.
entry-level jobs are asking for a qualification of having prior experience.
Yeah.
Like, isn't that what this job is for? How is someone supposed to get experience and not be homeless while almost every decent paying job requires that? In trying to apply for a job on LinkedIn or Indeed,
It doesn't
like
work.
sending your application into a void. I swear none of those people be reading them.
At
You
all.
have the most stacked profile on LinkedIn. You got a bachelor's, master's, discovered the cure for cancer. Then you send in an application for your dream job to your dream company. Then they write back to you saying, we've read your application. Unfortunately, the CEO's daughter has took your position that you applied for, so get the f on. Back when I was still applying for jobs, I literally gave up on sending applications on those sites because I'd never get a response back. Like, damn, was my application that bad? Even when your application does get noticed and you get set up for an interview, you still gotta go through some more bullshit-ass questions. Why did you choose our business? Y'all hiring. Like, what's up? What is your main motivation to get your work done? Money? What else am I here for? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Hopefully not here. That's just me being honest with my answers. What do you want me to do? Work here for the rest of my life? This is a Wendy's. So you gotta lie with any question they ask. You have to make yourself look as good as possible. So you gotta fake it till you make it. Even if they asked you a stupid question like, would you still work this job even if there was no pay? You say absolutely. I always wanted to be a slave. Congratulations.
Toby a good nigga
You
for master.
successfully become employed. The end of your life starts Tuesday. After starting a job, I feel after the first week, you can find out whether you like it or quit it the next month. And it won't be the job itself to motivate this decision. It's your boss and coworkers. They can make or break this whole thing. If you happen to get a chill boss and coworkers you can vibe with, that's amazing. That's how my last real job was. I used to be a waiter for weddings and other events. That job low-key had me stressing because I wasn't good at the start. I was awkward taking orders, I would mess up orders, and one time I even dropped a whole tray of food I was carrying at the wedding.
Oh,
Best believe I
shit.
didn't get tips that day. And what would get me kind of jealous is that some of my coworkers would walk out and carry 2 trays full of food on one shoulder. Like, damn, bro, are you Samoan? Those trays are mad heavy and so out of balance. But you know what kept me going? It was the fun time I had with my coworkers and boss. They were cool as hell. We had a carpool to get to the events. It was always a vibe and a good time. They made my experience. Imagine working a 16-hour shift and walking out of it happy. One day I clocked in for a double shift for a wedding and a Sweet 16 at 9:30 a.m. and clocking out at 1:30 a.m. Granted, I was dead after that shift and had to take off my shoes more than once, but I got $60 worth of tips and went to Wawa after work, so I felt like Gucci. And I believe I only felt like this because the environment I was around was nice. Sometimes. I've had to serve some aggressive people at some points.
Yeah, it's my birthday today. What can I get out here for free? You a bitch.
If I had trash co-workers or a trash boss, I would have not stayed at that job for long. I have zero patience for both. Literally. Like example,
It be like that. It be like that. The job can be shit, but depending on who you working with and who's your higher, like who's your upper management, it can make the job more sufferable than what it is. And you can personally thug it out. I used to work a job that easy peasy and lemon squeezy. No bullshit. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But my coworkers in the upper management was fucking insufferable. I couldn't stand them. Like, why are we nitpicking about the littlest shit in the world? I never understood it. I used to work with one guy. He'll have the TV. Like, bro, I promise you, he will swear like he's home at work. He will kick his shoes off, snore loud as a bitch. You can hear him snoring. Then you got the TV on. Remind you, it's only judge shows and court shows. Then he have a Breakfast Club playing. Then he'll have Breakfast Club playing. And then he'll have shit playing on his phone at the same time, loud as shit, when he got headphones. And then when he will go get his lunch and eat, he'll and do all that. Like, bro, that shit was fucking disgusting, bro. It was utterly disgusting. I said something to him about it. He still continued to do it. Nothing changed. So it can be your coworkers that can either make or break you at that job.
First job I've ever had in my senior year of high school, I was a janitor at a warehouse. I had no coworkers, so I had nobody to talk to, and my boss was not a bad person, but a bad boss. I'd be working shifts that were 2 to 3 hours every few days, cleaning the break rooms, hallways, and bathrooms. So my pay wasn't even that good, but since I was still in school, I was just thinking, I'm making money and I got more time to study and goon. That sounds like a win-win.
To study
but when
and
payday
goon.
arrived, I would only be paid for half the hours I worked.
Oh, that's
sometimes
fucked up.
less. I was already barely working as is, combined with a salary of $13 an hour, cleaning up pee-pee and poo-poo. Man, I'm not taking that. Plus, he only paid me through Cash App. You've ever had a job that only paid you through Cash App? Man, I had to go. I only worked there for a few weeks. He did pay me the rest of the money after, so he cool, but man, warehouse jobs are not.
Yeah,
My
they're not
patience
it.
dwindled faster when I got accepted at BJ's, and I worked.
And then it feel like when you work at a warehouse, your time is just being sucked away from you. I used to work at the Under Armour warehouse. It felt like hell and misery. 12 hours a day, and you just there. Only for I was getting paid like $15 an hour, and you were just there like every week. Like your time is just being sucked away from you. From like it was it was irritating. I used to work another job as a document processor down at I forgot the name of the place, but it really felt like a slave shop. No bullshit. It's like a pure-blooded slave shop. We sitting there, everybody got desks lined up. Only good thing about it, you get to listen to your music on your phone, but the radio will play the same 5 songs over and over, and all we doing is like taking staples away from papers. Like, bro, it felt like misery. That shit was miserable as hell.
There for one day. I asked to go to the bathroom and left during orientation. I discovered they weren't what they advertised. How you gonna call yourselves BJs without expecting people to have certain expectations? That's false advertising. So I left. That wasn't really the reason. I just didn't want to work in the freezer. That's when I started my waiting job, then YouTube, and now here I am. Unemployed since. I'm just saying I can understand the struggles of looking for and having a job. Man. Especially the ones you only take to make ends meet. And the unemployed life can be really fun when you have stuff to fall back on.
Yeah.
If not, it will only be short-term satisfaction.
Yeah.
Eventually, you have to get a career, deal with any of the shortcomings of it, and do that for the rest of your life.
Exactly.
The American dream.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
for
yeah.
a job, make sure to get one that you like if you have the privilege to do so. That's all I really wanted to say. And in conclusion, enjoy unemployment while you still can. Different strokes for different folks, and so on and so.
How many jobs denied you this week? 12. 12. And it's only Thursday. Well, this video might come out on a Saturday. But yeah, it's only Thursday, and I have been denied by... well, that makes that 15. It's been denied by 3 more. Yeah. We're living the American dream, right? Paying taxes, trying to find a job, trying to make ends meet, and paying taxes. The American dream. Dusty Rhodes was right. Now we live in an American nightmare. Cody Rhodes. Okay, anyway. Yeah, it sucks ass, bro. Or you can file for unemployment. That's why I preach to a lot of people saying, if you got the support system, bro, fall back on it while you can. If your mama and daddy or grandparents can take care of you while they can, take it. Trust me. Just fucking take it. Anyway, we're going to wrap this up. How many jobs have you been denied by this week? Or how many jobs have denied you or turned you away? Anyway, this has been Vass Reacts. Like, comment, subscribe. The original link to the video will be down in the description below. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.